Hi everybody, I'm Laura. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are just going to make something. I'm just leaving it open. I have beads next to me, and this looks like October because there's pumpkins in here. I'm not sure what I'm gonna make. I'm sorry, I'm still got a little bit of a cough. And I think I'm just going to make a bracelet. I am not sure. We're just going to make something. I don't know what. And I may reach over and grab some other beads because I'm not a big Valentine's person. But you know what? I have not done a whole lot with these. Maybe we need to incorporate some of these into a necklace. I don't know. Most people, I know what the trends say. Big, bold, bulky. It ain't gonna happen around here, guys. There was a lady, I kind of knew who she was. She made jewelry, and I gotta tell you guys, her stuff didn't go because around here, people were not into the big, bulky. Look at that. That would be a pair of earrings, and a bracelet. People just were not into the big, bulky stuff, and I don't see it ever changing. People here just don't, and never have. If you see someone wearing big, bulky jewelry, their chances are they're not from around here. It just is what it is. And it pretty much has always been that way. And that's what she made. I mean, it was, you know, very bulky, like what they're saying the trends are. I'm here for the mocha mousse, and all that kind of trend. I don't know if we'll use these. If you hear me wheezing, I'm sorry. It's getting better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we create a center focal, it's going to be something like this. Is going to have to be our center focal created, something more like this. Let's go ahead and bead this and see what we come up with. I don't know. I'll go ahead and pull out extras of everything. It just seems like we need a bit more bling. Because that looks very, to me, blah. Okay. But I know to others that would be kind of what they like. Oh, good Lord. Oh, I shouldn't shut that. I need... we'll want a dangle maybe from the middle. Put a couple. And... what else do we need, guys? We definitely need jump rings, some of the closures that came Whoops. Woo. I literally am stuck in the string. That's why I usually take the string off. So let's just get a couple of these closures out and see. I need a couple more of the clamshells for the earrings. So I'm looking for one more. There we go. Let's just go with that and see what we come up with. So we got our snow on the 5th. Okay, today is the 13th. And they just plowed the road out here, the dirt road. And I gotta tell you, I think that's the piece with the bent piece of wire. And I can guarantee you the only reason they plowed was because a school bus with children on it this morning, because, you know, school did not go to school at all last week when they were supposed to, went off the road. And it wasn't one of the real big buses. It was a smaller bus, but still. It slid on all this ice because the roads have not been touched, and it went off the road. Guarantee you there's some pretty mad, angry, upset parents, and they have the right to be. There's really no reason for not taking care of the roads. I'm going to clip one end, and we're just going to bead and see how much length we have. These are some chunky beads. I know they were a Jasper, and my paper's hanging here, but guys, I don't feel like using energy to get up and look. I'm so sorry. Let's see if I like that. That is very, very masculine looking. And then I'm going to put some of these English cut crystals. One of these. One of these. Oh, let's put an English cut crystal. So this is where we're at. Yeah, I'm going to need more beads. And let's get the main part of our bracelet together. And then a crystal. Oh, you know what? Let's put one of these, an English cut. One of these. And I'm going to take 2 jump rings. And the reason I'm using 2 is because I am going, oh my God, I was going to try to open a jump ring and I didn't have one. I'm going to open a jump ring. I'm going to slip on the leaf. And yeah, I'm going to put the leaf and the star on together. Yeah. No, I don't like them being stacked. And I'm going to use another jump ring. I'm going to go ahead and close this. I'm going to grab the second jump ring. And I'm going to open it. I'm going to put the star on. I'm going to make sure that it is closed all the way. I'm going to lay these out. I'm going to take this jump ring, so I'll have to get another one out. because I don't want this right up inside of that, inside of here. I want it to come down away from the strand. And I'm going to squeeze that. I want to make sure that that is closed so that wire doesn't come out. I'm going to string this on. I'm going to find my opening. I'm going to give it just a tug. Yeah, it's not coming through, so all right. So that's going to hang down. I want more of those. Oh, I do have one more. I'm going to put another one on so that it's sandwiched between them. I'm going to put a crystal. Well, anyways, the school bus slid off the road. So you can guarantee that there's some pretty angry parents because people have been complaining that they need to do something with these roads. They have not touched the roads that are away from the cities, away from the towns and things like that. And so now that a bus has slid off the road, they today finally came and did the gravel roads, the like 18 highway. That's, you know, they did 18 highway up to the road. They went to the, like, there's 2 sheriffs that live on one of the roads. They cleared that road off so the sheriff could be, you know, able to get out, the 2 of them that live up that one road. But then that was it. Well, now they're all out there in a hurry cleaning the rest of the roads. So, welcome to Missouri. I think it's terrible that these kids had to be on that bus in the first place with the bad roads. And it took something like that to happen before they would clear the roads. So, there is our bracelet. And that is a pretty good length. Let's see. But it definitely needs more. And I really wanted to make a pair of earrings, but you know, we don't really have to. But let's see what else we have in this box that we could use. Because I was thinking that, I don't know, I was thinking we had some small round beads that went with it, but I may have used them all up. I also have those that I can put in there. Oh, we do have some small round beads. Okay, we have these. If I find the right colors to match up with that bracelet, like these greens, I need 2 of those. Perfect. Let's use those. So we have those. Oh, I was going to get out more of these others. We need more of these. I don't like the color. It just doesn't match. And then I really, really want to add these. I don't know why. I just want to add that pop of green. We'll see if we need it. We'll see. Let me get out 2 more. Because if we use them there, we need to use them in the earrings also, possibly. We'll see. We'll see, guys. Alright. So, I can put... How would they look with a... Oh, that's way too big for those. So let's go ahead and put a crystal green. I'm curious how that would look. No. Not that direction. So we'll add him. Another one of these. And we'll see if we need the crystal. There we go. Because those round beads and one of these spacers will add quite a bit. Oh, I did it the wrong direction, guys. I'm all fumble fingers. There we go. Get past that bend. And then I will try this on. That looks more like it. That is actually perfect because I am going to add a lot of clasping and things. So we don't need these. Set them aside for a moment. Let me get my, sorry about the wheezing. I am doing better. I want to thank everybody for all the well wishes. I really appreciated it. And I did a lot of sleeping. Actually, this morning I never woke up till almost 10 o'clock. Yeah, that was me. Sleeping in that late. Which is not like me. I usually don't sleep in that late. So I need some smaller jump rings. And that'll work, but I need to get a couple of the other jump rings out also for the earrings in case I need them. So I have all the jump rings I think I need. Let's see what happens, guys. Okay, let's put this together. So we're going to take, these clamshells only have one ring on them, but they work the same. We're going to open it just a little bit. Up through the bottom, out through the mouth. I was thinking I have, where did I put them? I wanted to use them because they were right here. Well, here they are. I put them in the dish. We're going to put this one. This is a crimp tube. Has a little piece sticking off from it. We're going to put it the other way. And we're going to put it down below this messed up piece of wire. We're going to actually cut that off so it's out of our way. We're going to bring that crimp all the way up here and we're just going to mash it down. We're going to make sure that it's mashed down around that wire. That little piece of that crimp that's sticking up, I'm going to clip it off. Hold on a second. I was just letting Alan know I was out here. He's in a pretty bad mood today. So I crimped that down tight around that wire. You want to make sure it's snug around that wire so that it doesn't fail. We're just going to close that clamshell around that crimp. Sometimes you want to, you know, reposition your crimp in there so that it's like up in the wider part of your clamshell, especially these. They have a really narrow bottom part here. And now we're going to close that, and that's on. We're going to let that all slide down. We're going to let it be all loosey-goosey. I am going to remove all my excess wire that I have here. There's also a bad spot on this end, that's why it's so long. I'm going to put my clamshell on. This side I'm going to open up. Put it on. I'm going to take my other crimp, and this one I'm going to drop all the way down inside. And I'm going to grab that crimp and I'm going to mash it. All the way across. Making sure it's snug against the wire. I'm going to give it a tug test. And I'm going to clip the end off. And I'm going to close this. I did leave myself a little extra room so I could readjust my crimp in my clamshell. Let's get a hold of my clamshell. And also, on big beads, when you go to close your when you curl around your bracelet, it takes a lot of real estate, but when you go to open it, you're going to have some wires showing, just a tiny bit, and that's because the bigger beads take up more space. So I'm going to squeeze that end together, and I'm going to take on one end, I'm going to put a small jump ring. This is like I think it's like maybe a 3mm. It's a lot smaller than my 4mm. I'm using a larger clasp. And I'm going to put it on. On this end, I am using a matching jump ring. And I'm going to close it. I could change this out for a little smaller clasp. This measures, if I put it on my wrist, it just barely would, if I squeeze it, close up on a 7 1/4 inch wrist. If I was to measure it, and if I hold it out there all the way, it measures 7 1/4 inches, but it doesn't quite fit my wrist. So there is the bracelet. Let's put together the earrings. Then I gotta decide, which way do I want to go with them? Do I want them this way? Do I want to put crystals? I don't think so. I have some ball head pins, which I will be wire wrapping. That's scary, but we're going to do it. Practice, practice. I think I want to do kind of a bit of a stack here. Let's see. Kind of like that. These head pins are like 22 gauge or maybe even 24. I do kind of like that with that crystal on top. Let's see what it looks like if I flip it. Crystal, and then this is a little crooked here. I like it the other way because then the crystal shines more. Yeah, Let's go with that. So we're going to take our round nose pliers. We're going to grip it right here above this crystal. Make sure everything's down all the way. We're going to make a bend to the back. We're going to flip our pliers up into the crook of that bend. We're going to bring our pin up around the top of our pliers. We're going to bring our pliers up around so that the pliers aren't in the way. And then we're going to bring our wire to the back. So it looks like that. And then I am going to take my flat nose pliers. I'm going to grab it like that, put them in the other hand, and I am going to wrap with my fingers because these are pretty thin. Whoops. Get back a hold of him. And we're going to wrap down a couple times to the top of that crystal. And we'll straighten this out when we get done. I'm going to reach in here and I'm going to clip that wire. Ooh, that went flying. Sorry, guys. And then I am going to reach in and flatten that gotcha real carefully so as to not break my crystal. Perfect. And we'll do the same with the other one. Whoops, turn him the other way. So there we have, like that. We have our spacer. Warm up our head pin a little bit. Our crystal. Again, we're going to grab a hold of it with our end of our pliers. We're going to go back. Flip it to the top of our bend. Bring it forward. Whoops. Over our top of our pliers. We're going to move our pliers so that they are on top of the wire. Bend our wire behind. And then we're going to let go. I'm going to use my flat pliers. Take a hold of my loop. I'm going to turn it around. And then I'm going to, because of the thin wire, wrap with my fingers and wrap down towards the earring, it's the crystal. Now I will reach in here and there. That's what was supposed to happen the last time, but it went flying. And then I will feel for my gotcha. It's right there. I'm going to push that little tail of that wire on down so that it doesn't poke or grab. Now, let's go ahead and put them on the ear wires, which are all right here. Get me 2 of them. And wrong pair of pliers. I'm going to take my pliers, hold my ear wires, and I'm just going to flip this open. I'm going to put these on, close them up. There's one pair. I'm going to do the same with this pair and then close it. Now, hold on just a second. Okay, so these are from the Leafy Landscape, which I believe came in September, and these are Picasso Jasper. And they were Yeah. So these are Picasso Jasper, and they are just beautiful. So there is the bracelet with the charms. I did use the clasp from my stash. I did not use any of those. And absolutely amazing. And then here are the matching earrings. I know I've made, I believe, a necklace, and I think the necklace sold at my last event. So absolutely amazing. I love the set. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And yeah, I'll talk to all of you guys down in the comments below. Bye, everybody.